Welcome to the family with
Doug Sprinthal
and Andy Brant Bernard.
none of the women are here yet.
Nope.
The weather's beautiful, though. Oh, no, I guess it's cloudy.
Yeah,
and
it's
65.
cloudy and kind of gross out.
Is
It's
it
supposed
gross?
to get nicer. Yeah, it's just great.
Post-storm.
Well, I suppose it's post-storm. Just ran into a guy in the hall, said he went to the state fair yesterday because it was closed until, I think, 9:30.
Yeah.
Yesterday morning, they opened it up, and he said it was a great time. They cleaned up everything, and they got it squared away, I guess.
I know you're not a huge Facebooker. I'm on there all the time, probably addicted. But one
I
of the
like
cool
Facebook
things
out of
is
all of them.
it'll show up, memories from blah, blah, blah. So yesterday, and I downloaded the picture, it was memories from 10 years ago. It was the first time that the podcast was at the state fair. I think it was you and me and Dan and Andy. I don't remember.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we were just kind of like on the grass somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I took pictures
do
of the crowd, and I
remember that.
remember the old farmer from Wisconsin that lost like half of his body parts.
Yep.
It was he was really funny.
We had potatoes. We had corn.
Yeah, great. Then the PTO took out my thumb. That sucked, Tommy.
I do remember that. That was
And
hilarious.
people would just watch. I mean, you didn't have a sign up or anything. It was just like a little, kind of like a party tent.
Yeah,
just
like
a
a little
graduation
tent.
party.
Yeah.
It
People
was.
would walk by and say, "That's Tommy right there! Holy shit!
I didn't hear any of
Everybody,
that.
that's Tommy!" It was funny.
Yeah, it was a
Never
good
happened.
time.
So how was
Never
it when you? I mean, you probably talked about this already, but you were out there Saturday, right?
Yeah, we're out there Saturday, which was really nice because at the last 15 minutes of the show, Des, Crisco, and Wes came out and did the show from KS95, and then they invited me on their show for 15 minutes
cool.
after that. Yeah, that crossover is really, really great.
I don't know Wes. I used to do some advertising pre-records with Crisco. He's a good guy.
Oh,
And I've known
Crisco's a
Des
great
for long
guy.
time.
Where was Crisco before he went to KS95? I don't even
can't
remember.
keep track.
Do you know, Andy?
No.
How would I look that up? What are you going to look up? Crisco Radio in Minnesota? I mean,
I don't know.
he was at I don't remember. Well, it must have been. I don't know who it would have been actually.
Last time I saw him, which was man, it had to be a year and a half ago. He was on track to lose a buttload of weight. I don't know if he's managed to stay on that course, but
I'll only do this to refresh your brain. No,
okay.
but he talks about it all the time. I mean, I will tell you one thing about Crisco. Yes, he should lose some weight for his health and all the rest of it. But his shoulders are like that wide.
Oh yeah,
He's got massive shoulders. I mean, he's a big guy anyway.
he is. Yeah.
But one of the nicest people to ever meet. And Des is just terrific. They do a wonderful job over there. Wes was pissed off at me because I was told it was going to be Crisco and Des coming on the show. They never mentioned Wes. So I didn't promote Wes. And then when he came in, I wasn't going to do this show at all. Forget it. You didn't invite me. I said, I didn't invite anybody. That was set up by, Hubbard and all those people. But yeah, it was so great having Wes on. He's a very, very nice guy. All those people are very nice.
And you get Gelfand out in public.
Believe me, that had to be.
There's a lot of germs there at the state
I
fair.
know.
I don't know if he mentioned that.
He didn't do a lot of handshaking. I will tell you that. I was hugged about 300 times, and
Yeah.
every time I got a hug, I was like, I wonder if they have COVID.
yeah, I bet.
But I didn't get COVID. I got the thunderstorm no sleep 2 nights.
Two
ago.
nights ago, yeah.
And then last night I slept 10 hours. That was wonderful. Matter of fact, when I woke up, I still wasn't ready to go to work yet.
I think the last time I slept 10 hours, Jimmy Carter was the president. It's been a while.
Glug glug.
Oh, I don't know if I'd say that.
There's nothing but trouble. What do you got there?
What's going on, big ticket?
Yeah, big ticket. Is that a motorcycle? Where'd you get that?
My school shed.
This yuck, 6 years old. They come over to the house last night
Mm-hmm.
or yesterday afternoon. Why don't we go over to 925 for lunch? What do you say? He knows the names of the restaurants and which one is which, and he's a big 925 and Red Cow guy, aren't you?
I bet you're a big chicken strip guy, right? Yep. It's usually your favorite thing when you're
There's
5 or
Bonnie.
6.
That's true.
I'm supposed to read this? Why is it anti-bop bop? Is that why I'm supposed to read it? You guys have to stand aside and don't come on the screen because your mom will yell at me. Okay, record-breaking. Wow, I was just handed this by my granddaughter, Fawn. Sridhar Shilal of Pune, India. Is it Pune? Is that how you say it? Pune? Is it Pune or Pune?
Why would you ask me?
I don't know. I thought somebody might know.
Pune.
How about of India? We'll
Right.
just
There you
say
go.
spent 66 years not trimming his fingernails.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, thanks, Fawn. But in 2018, at the age of 82, he decided it was time. One by one, he clipped his nails and combined, measured in at 30 feet. All of them combined.
Gross.
So that means they were 3 feet long.
And they were probably all
No,
packed with
30
boogers,
feet.
right?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, 10
So the
fingernails.
combined length.
30 feet of
Was
booger
30 feet.
fingernails.
2018 was the year I was born.
Wow.
Oh, was the year you were born?
Yeah.
How long are your fingernails? Let me see.
Not quite 3 feet.
Not quite 3 feet.
It lives on every.
Oh, Fonny's got the 3-footers, though. One by one, he clipped his nails, combined measured in at a length of 30 feet.
Oh, actually, they were 6 feet each because it was only on one hand,
What?
his left hand. I'm looking at a picture.
Oh, you're right. I'm looking at the picture now, too. Oh, my God. Look at this picture.
Mhm.
Look at his fingernails. They curled up about 5 different times on some of them. And that one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 curls in it.
That's the grossest thing I've seen all week. Thanks,
Yeah,
Fawn.
thanks, Fawn. That's almost half the length of a bowling alley, but that's not all. Chilal is now the proud Guinness World Record holder for the longest fingernails on a single hand. Thank you so much, Fawny, for ruining my life. Oh, she laughs about it. It's funny because I made you look at it. Why? How would you? Okay, let's say you want to go out for dinner. How are you going out for dinner with 30 feet of fingernails on one
How
hand?
do you wash your hair? How do you go
How
to
do
the
you wash your
bathroom?
hair?
How
Well,
do
you use
eat
your right hand.
something? Oh, it's just on one hand?
Just
Just
on
his
one
left
hand.
hand. Yeah, has them.
Oh.
They were 9 feet, over 9 feet long on each finger.
So his left hand would be pretty useless, I would say.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's basically how that must be heavy.
You would think.
How would they not snap off?
That's a good question.
I mean, yeah, I can't make my longer fingernails. Okay, my fingernails longer than like half an inch before they break off.
Oh, I think Nana just got here with the pup.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, I thought I heard her talking out there.
Nope.
Maybe I'm just wishing she were here. Is that what it is?
I wish she were here.
No question about it. No doubt about that. I want to bring it up on this show quickly too, and I was hoping. Well, maybe I'll wait till she's here. We watched Vince Vaughn's new TV show Bad Monkey last night. It's really good. It's
Bad Monkey. What's it about?
His friend is the one who owns the Bad Monkey, because whatever the monkey does, he goes bad monkey or good monkey, but mostly it's bad monkey.
It's kind of a Florida-based murder mystery.
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn plays a Miami homicide detective that gets kicked off the force and moves down to the
It
Keys. And
goes rogue.
It sounds like
Yeah.
Turner and Hooch.
and a
but
couple
with a
episodes
monkey.
later, he picks up a job just in it won't blow the plot
God, wonderful.
as the health inspector.
He's the health inspector.
He goes, "Hey, at least I get a badge."
He is so good in that thing.
He's really funny.
Now, Andy, you were with us when we met him, weren't you, at the hotel? When we
I
met Vince
don't
Vaughn?
think so.
Because Alex was there.
Yes.
Oh, now here's another story I got to read.
Is this one gross too?
Oh, God.
Most
They're
likely.
probably finding the grossest
I
one.
think they
So
are.
who was all there? It was you, Mom, me,
Becky.
Becky was
Oh
there.
yeah, Becky was there.
But Andy, you weren't there?
I don't know.
No,
I don't
he wasn't
even.
there.
Where was this?
Was that the old Chambers Hotel?
And
It was
that
after a
is-
comedy show downtown.
Yeah, what was it called the rodeo comedy show or
I don't
something to do with
remember.
rodeos or something? I don't know.
Sure.
rodeo zone.
It was that night that had like the most ridiculous black ice ever.
Oh, that's right.
We saw Kevin Love slip and fall.
Mm,
It took Becky and me like 2 hours to get back to our house in
Oh, yeah.
St. Paul in Highland
Wow.
Park from the Chambers because the black ice going
mm,
down 94 where there's like that little curve where it splits to 280, there were probably 40 cars in an accident because it was just all black ice.
it's probably the same winter that I slid downhill sideways.
I remember
Probably,
that at the
yeah, it
parking
was-
lot.
Walgreens.
It was
Yep.
Yeah.
unbelievable. We were barely moving because anytime you tried to go forward at all, you could just slide
Yep.
away. Yeah.
But anyways, we went to this gathering because
Yes.
Nick Swardson was one of the comedians as well.
Yeah.
And we're standing there, the four of us standing there, and Vince Vaughn just wanders over, starts talking to us. Just a great guy. Really nice man.
My sense is that he just talks all the time.
Yeah, you kind of get that.
I
Though.
don't think he's a very quiet person.
All right. You should probably get a puke bucket because Fawny and Sage. keep
I'm just
giving
going
me
to
these
puke on
things.
them.
Okay,
Great.
good. Saliva soup.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh, she runs out of the
runs
room,
away. They both
yelling,
run
running away.
That's
Never too
funny.
hot, never too cold, always just right. It kills bacteria, fights infection, wards off tooth decay, softens your food for swallowing. Oh, so you spit all over your
I
food.
don't
and
care
then
what it does.
I don't
interested.
either.
Yeah.
Use it to gross out your friends. Heals a bit and tongue lickety split. Serving size 2 bathtubs full a year.
That's
Yeah.
how much you swallow. Oh, that
Are we
is
just
gross.
talking about like the fact that people produce saliva? Because
Yeah.
it sounds like it.
Yes. But you
Uh,
produce 2 bathtubs full a year.
a year.
Hmm.
Ingredients 99% water, 1% a bunch of other stuff like electrolytes, mucus, antibacterial stuff, compounds, and enzymes. So thanks for that again, Fawn.
Love our enzymes.
They'll
Yeah.
be hurling up a
Disgusting.
storm.
It's disgusting.
There's a lot of saliva in some people's mouths.
That's right. They
It's
spit-
true.
Some people spit a lot.
He's
It's
a
true.
Spalomino. In any case,
She's
so
trying to find another gross one.
of
Kids,
course she is.
Go eat your sandwiches.
Yeah, go. Ooh, what kind of sandwich you get?
Bacon, egg,
Saliva
and cheese.
sandwich.
Saliva
No,
sandwich.
bacon, egg, and cheese, actually.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Actually.
Oh, that's pretty good. You get it from downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh, they're very nice people down there.
There it is.
Have you ever had their goat potato chips?
Goat.
Yeah.
Greatest of all
With-
time.
Oh
With
yeah,
you.
yeah.
They're phenomenal. Really good. Okay, this is the last one I'm reading because I'm going to vomit. Record breaking wow. In 2007, Kim Goodman popped her eyeballs 0.47 inches beyond her eye sockets and became the Guinness World Record holder for the farthest eyeball pop. Do not try this at home.
I don't even know
Almost
how
a-
you would try it.
Almost a half an inch outside the socket.
Hmm.
How?
Can't be good for you.
Oh, Nana's here.
Talking about gross stuff.
Yeah, good.
Mm-hmm.
Show the gross stuff to Nana now instead of me.
Well, let's just ask her, how many bathtubs full of saliva do you think the normal person swallows in a year?
Gross.
Thank your
Gross.
granddaughter.
Gross.
Oh,
We're,
That's
do,
real- that's
we're
real gross.
finding the grossest stuff for you to read in the book.
Sure are.
We're finding the grossest stuff.
Why does every kid go through that phase?
You know, well, they have a great future as producers of a morning drive FM show.
Yeah, they really do.
what am I supposed to read? In 2007, Kim Goodman popped her eyeballs 47 inches beyond
No,
her eye
no.
socket.
0.47.
Half an inch.
47.
47
I
inches.
was gonna say
Her eyeballs went around the corner.
How-
beyond her eye sockets and became the Guinness World Record holder for the farthest eyeball pop.
There you go.
Don't try this at home. That is just disgusting.
And Doug will now tell you how much saliva you swallow a year.
Well,
I
Fawn
heard
told her.
two bathtubs full.
2 bathtubs full. Perfect.
Why are we doing this in the
Because
morning?
these 2 kids
Just
showed up to
children.
ruin my life.
fingernail
Because
one.
kids are kids. That's why.
What was the other one?
The fingernail.
Oh,
The
yeah.
long fingernails.
Okay, I want to do this next one because I want everybody to vote on, including the children.
Gross.
So there'll be 6 of this. What type of friend are you? Are you type A, B, C, or D?
D.
So you think you're D? Would that be not as good?
Yes, it's
So type A would be the best
it's
side.
rated like grades at school.
Oh, it is.
I'm a grade D friend.
Andy's a terrible friend.
Apparently, that's right. Okay, do people really fit into one of these 4 categories? What type of friend are you? Type A, B, C, or D? A TikToker in North Carolina named Deanna May blew up online for a video showing that all her type B friends are like. It's loosely based off personality types. You probably know type A and B. Some psychologists think they are type C and D personalities as well. Type A's are high achievers. Well, I don't want to read that part yet. Now what? I thought you were going to stop
What
doing
other
this to me.
gross factoid do we have
Just
today?
that one.
No, we weren't.
Record-breaking wow. Ashish Perry of Mumbai, India, is the first and only world record holder for the most tongue-to-nose inches in 1 minute. That's 142 touches in 60 seconds.
Hmm.
That's not as gross as it could have
It's
been.
like a snake.
What are they?
It'd be
Yeah,
weird.
what are they? Half rattlesnakes?
Yeah, it'd be weird to watch.
Thomas Blackstone of the UK once used his tongue to lift a weight of 24 pounds, 3 ounces, and won the record heaviest weight lift by a tongue.
Huh.
And
Well,
then finally,
Is a muscle, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
I
a
guess you
lot of
could
muscle.
train your tongue.
blue whales, the largest animals on Earth, also have the world's largest tongue. It weighs 5,400 pounds. Just the tongue weighs 5,400 pounds. The blue whale's tongue is heavy as an elephant.
Yeah. There's a reason that if a whale leaves the water, bad things happen.
No,
Yeah.
that's
They're
what
just
it
so
is.
heavy they can't exist under their own weight.
Bigger
Yeah.
than any dinosaur.
Yep. Biggest animal ever to exist, I
Yep.
believe.
Okay,
Yep.
we're going to guess. You go around the room and guess if Andy is type A, B, C, or D.
Okay.
But we don't know what
we
Yeah,
don't know
but
what they
go
mean.
through the.
Well, I just want you to know. Well, you know.
What?
Okay.
D means
Type A's are high achievers who like being in charge.
no.
Not that.
No.
Definitely not.
Type B's are more chill. Type C's are like type A's, but hide their emotions more.
No.
And type D's are more irritable. I can guarantee you which one Nana's going to say I am.
No.
Anybody else?
Anybody
I
else
think we
want
can
to
all
guess?
agree.
Anybody else? I don't have to crawl
I'd say
out from
Andy's
under the bus.
probably a B.
So what? Type D is just like the jerk? That doesn't seem very. Like who would ever
Those
describe
are
themselves
terrible explanations
Yeah.
of friends.
Well, I just
Well,
want
I
you to know.
definitely have friends that are, want to be in charge of everything, but they know it about themselves. So that's
So
not
there's-
like,
Yeah, apparently
There's-
type D is literally just like the mentally ill type.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's people that want to be in charge of everything. There's people that want to be in charge of everything but don't say it. There's chill people and then there's mean people.
yeah.
Like what?
Type
Yeah.
C is apparently like I don't know, a Vulcan from Star Trek.
Great.
No emotion at all.
No, you-
Analytical, detail-oriented, perfectionistic, logical, diligent.
Hide their emotions.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
they're
a little bit
reserved
like that.
Yeah, you're a
analytical.
little
They're-
bit like
yeah.
that, Andy.
Yeah, but you're not like a Vulcan.
No.
Not
No.
quite, no.
Let me
Uh-huh.
do this.
Beach.
All right, I got to read this before we move on to Dougie. Record-breaking wow. In 1999, Gary Turner of the UK set the Guinness World Record for the world's stretchiest skin. His skin is so stretchy that he's able to cover his entire lower jaw with the skin from his neck. Ah, gee.
have
Ugh,
Ehlers-
away
What
from
was
me.
what was that?
Yeah, it sounds like Ehlers-Danlos.
What was
syndrome.
that toy?
Stretch Armstrong?
Stretch
Armstrong.
Oh, Stretch Armstrong,
Yes,
that's
I
right.
remember Stretch
That was fun.
Armstrong.
Okay, so do we have any guesses on A, B, C, or D for the people in the studio?
Well, I mean, they're just not.
I don't.
there's
I,
just not
I feel
enough
like everybody I know is
information.
a combination of
Well,
I
all of
yeah.
them.
think that true. I think that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Type A friends are overly responsible. You plan and organize everything, have a sense of urgency, and make things like vacations don't fall apart.
See, I can be that
Yeah,
friend.
me too.
I'm
Like,
like that
if I'm
about
in a-
certain things.
If I'm a friend in a wedding, if I'm in one of my friends' weddings, I am like the most type A in charge person because I am like
Last
you
Friday.
should not have to do anything. I will take on everything. Nobody look at anybody.
Right.
I will be in charge of everything.
Yeah, and if I'm with a bunch of women, I have to explain everything to them.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
I'm really good at
They
it.
love it when they
I know.
when you do that. Love it.
adore it.
Mhm.
Please tell me more about exhaust systems.
How
Yeah.
about type B friend? You'd give someone the shirt off your back, but you need help too. You're forgetful, excuse me.
Forgeful.
Well,
you
I-
forge a lot.
Yeah.
Glory to Hephaestus.
You're forgetful, leave stuff behind, and your phone is always dead.
I'm a combo of 1 and 2.
Yeah.
A and B.
I'm definitely not. I mean, from that, the sound of that, I would never let my phone die because
Well, but
I'm too worried about
a
it.
couple things before he said the phone die thing.
Yeah.
Forgetful. I'm definitely forgeful.
You're forgeful. We've always said that about you.
Yes. Every time he sees a stream,
I know, I see it. I
Stream.
got it. I got it.
forging the stream.
Why do you keep pointing to it?
That's
Okay, we only have 2 types left. Type C, you're organized like type A, but more neurotic, more likely to bow out of things other people want to do, and you love your long naps.
That's you.
I love long naps.
Well, you like to sleep.
I
Fall
do like
asleep in the
sleeping,
chair.
like last
You do
night
like
I did.
Did you? I had nightmares last night.
Well, what? Me?
Okay, the kids aren't here. We were victims of a drive-by shooting.
Oh, great.
What?
what?
We got out of our car,
What?
and all of a sudden, I see this guy leaning out of another car, and they're throwing guns while they're shooting at us. That was my nightmare.
They're throwing guns.
I don't know where that came from. We didn't see anything like that watching television last night. We watched
No,
a comedy.
We watched Bad
oh,
Monkey.
wait, somebody did get plugged.
What,
Plugged.
Well, I'm saying different words for it because
what are you doing?
kids are in the room.
Okay, that's good.
All
See,
right.
now you're actually witnessing how my life
I think
is
this
off
is
the air.
I think Sage will be an A type person.
I think he might be.
Likes to be
And
In
finally,
charge.
Type D, you're annoyed a lot, prone to confrontation, have a twisted sense of humor, and you might be into weird stuff like crystals and astrology. I don't know anybody like that.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't know anybody like that either.
And I don't know which
Twisted stuff.
Yeah,
Twisted.
twisted sense of humor sounds. I know people that are into crystals and astrology.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
My friend
I didn't
Natalie
know that.
is very into crystals and astrology.
Would you
I'm
leave
like a
me
little
alone?
bit into
Go away.
crystals.
Yeah.
stick
I
with
don't
me.
have
Not
anything
like,
man,
against
I tickle back.
crystals.
Like,
I don't think
Ah,
they can
go
heal the
away.
I've
world.
definitely charged my crystals in the moonlight just for fun. Because
Yeah,
why not?
It's
It can't
not gonna
hurt.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, put the rocks on the deck.
Would you
What's
get your children
wrong with
away
you?
from me?
No,
Why not?
because you deserve it.
Oh, I deserve to be kicked. Oh, kicked them right in the butt.
No kicking.
Kicked them right
This is
in
a
the
no
butt.
kicking zone.
Okay, they wanted me recommended listening. I'm supposed to listen to a brain freeze. How do you do that?
What does
Put
that?
it on your phone or
You have
something?
to scan it.
I know you have to scan it, you pill. Get away from my wallet.
You can't listen to the brain freeze right now.
Yeah,
kids.
that's not a good idea.
Okay, yeah, it's not a good idea. So, all right, I have to do a show now.
No, scan it.
You can't. He can't do it right
I
now.
can't do it
Sage.
right
After
now.
the
Your
podcast,
mom said I
he
can't
can.
do it.
We're
After
busy.
the podcast, we'll do it. What?
No.
Don't hit me with a book. Go away.
Alex, would you control your children?
Yeah, control your children, Alex. Ouch, that hurts.
He's created this dynamic.
This is true.
I don't
yes.
know. What.
I have?
Yes.
Yes.
How have I created this dynamic?
They walk in a room. I'm gonna slug you.
I'm going to punch you in the gut.
Yeah.
I never do. It's just-
No, but
Come
you
here.
Would
say
you
the
stop
word.
hitting
Give me a
Go away.
hug.
Go away. Seriously, get control of your son.
He's broke.
No, Sage, stop.
Oh,
Don't
God.
do that.
Nice effort.
Hog
all I have
tie.
to say.
The only way
Ow!
to control that
Okay,
gets is hog
Sage.
time.
That's
Sage,
good.
move on, please.
Yeah, move on, please. Go away. Go on.
Go get,
Anyway,
go get your motorcycle.
Once they both get out, lock the door.
See how far
today's
you
their
can-
last day.
Yeah, it's their
That's
last
their
day.
last
of-
day before going back to
child
school.
time.
Oh yeah,
Boy,
Yeah,
what a-
next week is school for you.
Labor
good.
Day is on its
We
way.
took a walk last night in the Wayzata Public Schools. There were tons of people there last night, so it must have been an
must be
open
like an
house or
orientation
something.
or- yeah.
Yeah, it was Wayzata Middle School,
Okay.
West Wayzata.
Over
Middle
on-
School.
what
we
is
walked
that?
by.
What's the name of that street again over there? Bayer Street, I think it
I
is.
don't know.
I think it's
the
Bayer
names of the
Street.
streets yet.
Bayer.
I don't know that any of these streets in my own town. So.
Well, seriously, you got it. You have to let. We'll do Face Mountain when. Are you coming
Yeah.
over today?
You can't do face.
No, we have a
No.
lot of things going on.
Oh, that's
we
we do.
are babysitting my niece.
We'll
and
see you
nephew
this
for the
weekend.
rest
You
of
can
the
do
day.
Face. Alex.
Sage, you can't.
This is my life,
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen. My life 24 hours a day.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
Sage has never been one to take no for an answer.
Yeah, it kind of is. Okay, we got to move. I got to move on with the show now.
He'll be a politician.
If
Very
I could
famous.
take mountain.
No, you're not. If you do Face Mountain, we'll do it after the show.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway.
he just threw a motorcycle at me. All right, we're good to go now.
Go eat your breakfast.
As you can see, ladies and gentlemen, I don't lie when I say I get along quite well with my grandchildren because they love to torture me. There's no question about it. But you guys are
True.
kind of like that too.
I'm going to go eat those breakfast sandwiches that are getting cold in the other room.
Yeah, go eat your sandwich. It's a good
It's
idea.
going-
There's no
it's
question.
It's going to get all
about it.
yucky if you don't eat it.
No question about it. So, what else is new? Anything in the world I should know about since I've been locked?
Did you talk
in the
about
battle?
Bad Monkey?
Yes.
We no, we're not on this show. We didn't. We
You
a little
just
bit.
did.
Yeah.
Well, a little bit, but
Yeah.
you know, we can get Nana's take on.
We
Bad
thought. Well, we
Monkey.
thought it was a movie
Yeah, first of all, we
I
thought
don't
it
know
was
why.
a movie.
because it was Vince Vaughn. Has he ever been in a TV show before?
Yeah, he's been in that one.
What
The
one?
guy.
That one.
That one
know.
guy. A television show.
Yeah,
Oh,
the one. Okay.
I don't
let's
remember
see
it.
here.
I always
True
thought he was in
Detective?
movies.
True Detective.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that
yeah.
was like a limited series, though.
Oh
No, but I mean that's more like what you can get people out of movies to do a limited series because they don't. Some actors don't want to be overexposed and go from the big screen to a television screen. But I think now
Yeah.
Vince Vaughn is probably at that age, and he's a white guy. He probably doesn't have a lot of options anymore
That's
for
true.
movies.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think. I
Yeah,
mean, he is
probably.
Vince Vaughn, and everybody knows who he is, and I think most people really like
The
him.
whole Wedding Crashers franchise that could go
Yeah.
on forever.
Yeah,
That was pretty
that
good.
could.
really could.
That could. But this
But
one
should it?
This one
Yeah.
was well, we thought it was a movie. We're watching and we're like, that's the end? Wait, it's got to be a series. And it was really, I thought it was very cleverly written. And it takes place in the Keys and Jamaica. And I like the characters. I thought everybody was really good in it. I was
Yeah, I did
pleasantly
too.
surprised. I thought it was going to be Vince Vaughn stupid,
Mhm.
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
that's good.
Yeah. It's good.
No, it's really good. It's done very, very well. Everybody in it is really good.
There's a
Is
few
the-
people I don't have any idea who they are,
Is
but
the- has the next door neighbor showed up yet? The big yellow man.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
yes.
he's really
With
funny.
the
He's on,
decorative-
he's on Saturday Night Live. I don't know that.
Oh,
I
is
don't
he?
know the actor's name, but
I love that he
Oh.
goes, why are you wearing that outfit? It is pretty fun.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Yeah.
But the neighbor breaks the neighborhood rules because he built a 4-story house on a 3-story only lot.
I know. And one of the guys says, but it's the Keys. Building permits don't have any meaning here.
They have no meaning. But it's kind of nice because you see all these places that down in Key West. If you've ever been there, and we did, what do we do? 3 years of shows down in the Keys?
Yeah, I think maybe 4.
Maybe
3 or
even 4. Yeah.
That was always fun.
Yeah, I remember that going to the airport because the guy was a big Bilski fan. He was from Minnesota, and every time Bilski walked in, oh, Bilski. He thought that was wonderful.
The Key West airport's pretty hilarious.
Yes.
is.
It's so tiny.
It almost does feel like you've gone to another country.
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah,
like a
no, I agree with
remote.
that.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
some like the
Tiny
Bahamas. Like
little-
it
yeah.
should just be part of the Bahamas, not
Yeah.
the United States.
There's like one line I think
Yeah.
for security.
Yeah.
It just
And
yeah.
there's like 4 gates
Yeah.
or something.
I love airports like that.
I know.
Yeah,
Me
I
too.
know.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so
I know.
nice.
I know.
Stepmom in September in North Carolina. You fly into Wilmington, and
Mhm.
when I used to fly with my dad, all the TSA guys knew him. Hey, Norm, how are you?
Oh,
Any
It's like-
bombs with you today? No bombs. Okay, have a good flight.
And Melissa and I flew into Flagstaff one time, and that
Oh.
airport's nice too because it's so small.
Oh yeah, we never flew.
I
into
remember we are old enough to remember when the Phoenix airport used to get out on the tarmac with
Yeah,
the
they
stairs,
did.
and there was
Yep.
an one or two outdoor luggage carols.
Yeah.
That was it.
Now the
And now
Phoenix
it's a
airport's
megapolis. Yes.
My goodness, I
Yeah.
mean, even just the rental car
Here's a-
place.
Yes.
A travel tip if you go to Phoenix, if you can, go to the Mesa Airport on the east side of town because it's like that. It's only 5 gates.
Yeah, but we
Really?
can't get
And you-
there from Minnesota, can we? There's no direct.
Last time I went, I think Sun Country and I think Delta flies there. In the winter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
And,
Wow.
and we got off the plane, picked up the rental car and the luggage, and we're driving out of the airport in about 15
that
minutes.
is so
That is
nice.
really nice,
Because
That
'cause
is
the
really
Sky
nice.
Harbor is terrible. It takes you forever
Oh.
to
It's
get
a
to
20
the rental
minute
place.
bus ride
Yeah,
to
it
the
takes
rental
an
car
hour and
place.
a half to get out of there.
And the
It's
rental car place
ridiculous.
is like 6 floors. And
Yeah.
it
It's
was
gigantic.
Yeah, check out Mesa. if you go
Oh.
to Arizona.
Well, I think
I
I've used
know.
up my Arizona cards. I don't
Yeah.
think I'm ever going
Not
back
going
to
back.
I
Arizona.
think I'm okay.
I don't think
Yeah.
so.
I don't know.
I've been
I
there
could-
so many
yeah.
times.
I could see taking the kids there when they're older.
I don't
Like
know. I'm
to
just not
Sedona
a
and
desert
stuff.
lover. I
I'm
just
not a
don't love
desert
the
lover
desert.
either,
I
but
just don't like it. I like water.
they're too young to remember Arizona.
yeah.
And it's kind
Yeah.
of climate,
Remember it
kind
you-
of.
a lot.
A lot? Okay. Well, Sage doesn't.
I think kids have bigger memories of things when they were little because they see so many videos and
Yeah.
pictures now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yes.
It's like you create a memory
Mhm.
out
Well,
of
yeah.
what was a real memory, but
Well,
then
and
you
it
forgot
keeps-
it.
Well,
But
if you
then
keep
you
seeing
rebuild
it over and
Yeah,
over, it keeps it
your
fresh.
memory
Yeah.
Right.
alive.
Yeah, it does.
Mhm.
You know, and I got to tell my favorite Phoenix story. I've told it before, but I got to tell it again. And it was not Paul Walzer or Jim Paul. I just
Okay.
have to point that out. They were both car dealer owners at the time. And well, Jim still is. Well, I suppose Paul still is, but he just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah.
Stiff.
I don't know that Jim puts in a lot of hours either.
Well, there you go. We get to, I get a phone call from Arizona. And what's the name of that beautiful, tall hotel in Arizona? It's, God, the Park
Oh.
Plaza, maybe. or something.
Princess?
Maybe it is the
that's
princess.
got
Is it the
stale.
point?
The point. It might be the point. Yeah, very.
Princess
It's like
isn't
20
Scotch,
stories or some damn
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, so that's it.
I think.
So I'm talking to this car dealer, and actually, Dougie will know exactly who it is by what he just said to me on the phone. So he calls me from Arizona. He's on the top floor of this the Princess Hotel.
Does this guy have a voice where he should have actually been in radio?
I get, yeah, kind of. He's
like this.
He's a golfer who goes through about 48 balls per round. Honest to God, he does. There's no question. But I'm talking to him, and all of a sudden, in the middle of our conversation, he goes, wait, hold on a second. And he puts the phone down, and I can hear him run across the room, open the sliding glass door to the balcony, closes it, walks back slowly, picks up the phone. I said, is everything okay? He goes, yeah, everything's fine. I said, what was that all about? And he goes, oh, I thought my wife fell off the balcony.
Oh,
She didn't.
what?
You know who I'm talking about, don't you?
do.
Honest to God. It's
Well,
like,
that's a strange.
he was a very strange guy. I will tell
Okay.
you. Is he even alive?
He's still around.
Is he really?
Yeah, he's on Facebook. I think, and we can say who it is, right? There's no harm.
You can say who it is.
Larry Reed, who
Yeah,
owns
absolutely right.
owned a few dealerships. Still, actually, he and Paul are partners in his old Chrysler store on Bloomington.
Oh, right there on 494.
494 and Penn. Yep.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
So they're partners in that deal.
They sold the Buick store to the the Mowers.
Oh,
a few
he did,
years ago.
okay.
But he retired. He lives out in Lake Minnetonka, but I think he's still got a boat and drives around and stuff. He's got to be about 85.
Oh, he's got to be. He's a great guy to
Yeah.
hang out with. I will tell you that. He was really.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun.
He was a. But I thought my wife fell off the balcony. Long pause. She didn't.
Oh, weird.
He was one of those kind of guys. But he'd been married once or twice, hadn't he?
Yeah, a lot of us like getting married.
A lot of car
Lot of
dealers
fun.
like getting married. No question about it. So in any case, looking at some of the stuff, see, there's some of the stuff on here that I would read, but I can't because there are children in the room. I could lead into one. A hotel worker caught on camera stealing women's underwear
Ugh,
and doing something with it.
Doing something.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah.
I think we can all guess.
Yeah.
Let's have the
prefer
listeners
not to.
call
Burning
in
it for
and-
fuel.
what
with their
could they-
guesses
what
of what he
could
was
they
caught
be
doing with those
doing?
underwear.
Yes. Yeah. Call in. What's the number, Andy?
952-625-75.
625-75. Try to guess what he was doing.
I mean, do we really want
No,
people
I don't
No,
really
probably
want to.
not.
calling
Please
in
don't
and
call.
Never
making
mind.
you-
Please don't call, you big babies.
Unless you're going to change the subject, then you can call.
Yeah, talk about something completely different.
Mhm.
Then
Please.
yes.
Well, I thought maybe it was a talk and text line. I don't know.
No.
Yeah,
We do have that form on the app that no one uses anymore,
What form?
where you like send in questions and comments to the email thing.
Oh, we should probably bring that up on social media. Maybe people
Yeah, that
just
would work.
forgot about
Yeah,
it.
No one uses that.
Well, because we
Oh.
don't ever talk about it.
Correct.
Should
Out
I
of
start
sight,
talking
out of
about it?
mind.
Yeah, that's what
Mhm.
happens.
Should I start talking about it again?
If you would like.
No, I mean, do you like doing it?
I mean, it's a good way to get questions in. That or go to the chat room, I suppose.
All right. So the talk and text line is that number.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
But
talk
it's
and
not a
text line.
text line. You cannot text.
Just
Oh,
a
you can't
talk line.
text. It's
Bowls
the
of
talk
water
line.
near
Okay.
electronics.
Now what? Now he's got a bowl of water. In any case, did you hear what Pizza Hut is doing now?
No.
This is actually a really good idea, but I don't know how
Even
they do
thicker
it.
crust
Yes, honey. I saw you. Like you're a kitty.
Mm-hmm.
or a dog?
A dog?
Dog.
Oh, you're a dog. Okay. We got that covered. Okay. If you want to be classy, consider using this as permanent furniture. Pizza Hut's latest gimmick is a pizza box that's also a coffee table.
What?
Sounds rather large, you would think.
That would be a very big pizza box, don't you think?
Or a very short coffee table.
I literally have not looked into this at all, so I don't know how they do it. It's meant for people who are moving to a new place and haven't yet set up their furniture. The bottom folds out into a sturdy base, but they mean sturdy enough for a pizza, not sturdy enough to put your feet up on it. They did a poll that found 87% of Americans have ordered pizza during a move, and 79% ate it off the floor.
Yeah, that makes
Well, I
sense.
suppose you sit around
Yeah,
camp
you're
style,
sitting around
yeah.
waiting for the moving van. Yeah.
It's really just a gimmick, though. They're only offering the new moving box table for a limited time in 3 cities. Those cities would be Dallas, Charlotte, and Orlando. Now, they said there's a picture of it. Well, it's basically just 2 other pizza
Excuse me.
boxes on the bottom of the top pizza box.
I don't.
All right
I
then.
guess if there's a market for it, then they'll find a way.
Well, that's a
of
good way to put
doing
it.
it.
If somebody, but if you're moving, I could see why that'd be very convenient. Although setting the pizza box on the floor, what the hell's a big deal? Who
Yeah.
cares?
Well, I suppose you could get grease on the carpet.
Grease on the carpet, yeah.
No, I suppose, yeah, that's probably right. But the 2 women who are eating the pizza off the pizza table are still sitting on the floor anyway, because they don't have any furniture yet.
I don't.
Really,
I think it's brilliant.
I'm really sorry I brought that up. As a matter of fact, you're like,
Well,
really?
it's just one of those marketing stories that that they somehow get out there.
Does anybody know how pizza, like national pizza chains, rank now? Didn't Pizza Hut used to be number 1, but
By sales, I'm assuming it's probably Domino's for number 1.
probably Domino's? Does anybody think their pizza's any good? I'm not saying it's not. I just don't. I don't
I
think
think
I've ever.
it's edible, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't order it if there was something better.
It's about right. I used to get the Domino's New York style. That's the only one I would like. Because
Domino-
it's like it's thinner, but it's not thin crust.
Oh, okay.
So, and for some reason, it's just less sweet. Like standard Domino's pizza,
Yeah,
it's
too
way
sweet.
too sweet.
Yeah, I think that is the
But
problem
they're-
with most.
What
chain
was
pizzas.
the one when you kids would in elementary
Pizza
school?
Hut.
That was you
Yep.
read books and you got
Yeah, we get a personal pan pizza.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Andy got a lot of pizzas.
Sure did. See, Domino's $9 billion last year.
Oh, that's good.
Pizza Hut 5.5 billion. So yeah, Domino's is leading by quite a bit.
By
Yeah.
far.
And then it's Little Caesars, Papa John's, and then before that, it's like kind of irrelevant.
I feel
Like
like
Marco's Pizza and Mod Pizza. What the hell are those?
oh, they're probably East Coast pizzas.
Yeah, probably. Papa Murphy's is very low.
What
Is
is the
that
one?
that's the take and bake one, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
What's the one we were just talking about earlier in the week? They're not even around anymore. God, we talked about it.
Shakey's?
The Shakey's. Well, the Shakey's, they're not around at all anymore,
don't
are they?
think so.
Pizza
Because they
Ranch.
burned too many people to death. Remember, that was like the hottest
What?
pizza in the world. Shakey's
Shakey's?
Pizza.
Shakey's was?
If you went and got it at the restaurant, because it would come out and
Shakey's,
it's
fun
about
at
800
Shakey's.
degrees.
Mm,
And when you're a kid, you can't wait.
that's
No.
true.
Yeah.
What's the one that started over in St. Paul and now it's all over the Twin Cities?
Carbones.
No, not Carboni's, but that's good
Pizza
too.
Luce?
Not Pizza Luce. It's a delivery more than anything else.
It's delivery. Blaze?
Red Savoy.
Red
Oh, yeah,
Savoy.
Red Savoy.
Red Savoy has good pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. It's a little
yeah.
spicy for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Red Savoy's good.
The sauce has a bit of a kick.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing.
Do they still make yours? You had a
Yep, they
Red
do.
Savoy pizza, didn't
They
you?
still make the Tom Bernard pizza, do they really?
I don't know. I was asking. I thought maybe you'd know. Probably
Andy
drive by
knows.
there.
Yeah, we used to go up. There's one in Orono. I think it's Orono. And we used to go to like something up there, maybe a chiropractor. I don't remember. But yeah, whenever we went up to Orono, we'd go to Red Savoy and get something.
Hmm.
And yep, I got the Tom Bernard every so often.
What was on it? I don't remember.
It's pepperoni,
Crab meat.
Crab meat,
sausage,
yeah,
and
crab meat.
sauerkraut, I think.
I think, yeah.
oh.
Pepperoni,
No, I thought it was
sausage,
called
and
the
sauce.
Toots.
Yeah.
No, that was
No,
at
that-
Mort's.
That was at Mort's. That was a sandwich.
That was a sandwich.
Yeah, they named a sandwich after my mother at Mort's
Mhm.
Delicatessen. It's not even open anymore.
And that was like
Mhm.
turkey and something else.
Yeah,
White
well,
bread and margarine.
Yeah.
So why did Mort's ever close down? What happened?
Overcooked meat.
It closed down like a couple
Boiled
years ago.
hamburger.
It closed
did,
down
yeah.
during COVID.
Yeah.
Oh, is that
Yeah.
what it was?
They just couldn't.
So
the building's
many-
still there and the sign is still up, isn't
The
it?
sign's still up.
It's like
yeah.
no one
Closed.
wants that real estate.
So many restaurants closed during COVID.
Sure did.
Or even shortly after.
Yep.
Or still are.
Or yeah, basically every.
What was there's a restaurant that just closed. The workers forced them to become unionized and it closed like 3 weeks later.
Because they couldn't
Huh.
afford
They
it.
couldn't pay it.
So what was it?
Kim's? I think it was called
Oh
Kim's.
yeah, Kim. Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about. Yeah,
they just
that's right.
they just closed completely.
I don't know. It's really unfortunate.
Well, when you're operating on a 2 to 3%, profit margin,
Yeah, it's a tough
and somebody
business.
wants you to pay 30% increases in employee costs, you just can't do it.
I'd like to
Yeah.
point out to Alex that her children know the name of every restaurant in our neighborhood.
It's not trucking at all.
Yeah, Sage yesterday. I want to go to 925.
925. You knew the real name of it.
925.
You what, didn't you? Sage, you wanted to go to 925 yesterday?
Yeah, they
Did
have
you
a-
love it?
They have a
No
kid.
and no.
You loved it, you liar.
They have a kid's steak on the menu, which they love,
Yep.
and their spaghetti and meatballs seem to be
Yep.
A
something
big
they
hit
like
with
too.
Fawny.
They
Fawny
finished
likes
all
it.
those
No,
leftovers
giant
yesterday.
pretzel too.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
giant pretzel.
Yeah,
On a
This pretzel-
hook.
that thing
Show,
is.
It's
show 'em how
literally-
big it is.
It literally is this big.
Wow.
It's like this big by this big, and
Yes.
it's about this big around.
It's really good though.
Oh, it's really, really
Oh, nice.
terrific.
Thank you.
Really terrific about it.
They don't,
I don't
like the
have a
sauces
cough
though.
button.
They don't like the sauces. They don't like there's a cheese sauce and a
I thought the cheese sauce was
mustard.
good.
I love both
Yeah.
sauces.
They don't like it.
Yeah, I think the sauces are really good. There's no question about it. So, any big news we should know about, Andy? Any headlines out there that I should be tracking down?
Headlines.
I mean, is there anything really important going on? Obviously, the election is driving everyone crazy.
I have exciting
it'll do
news.
that.
What?
I'm going to be a teaching aide in 3 different classrooms this year.
That's right. She's a big
Well,
shot
So
teaching aide
instead of
now.
just being in 2nd grade, I'm going to be in 2nd and 3rd and pre-kindergarten.
Maybe you will finally get your fill of children.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Boy, that'd do it, I would think.
I don't know.
That might get the job done.
You know what you should do is
You might get
spend
in trouble.
one day being a teaching aide for a middle school class.
No, thank you.
No.
Never want to teach again.
They're actually, we have a middle school and they don't allow teaching aides in middle school.
No?
No.
Huh.
Because they're like,
They'd burn out.
no, they're like, teaching aides are for little kids that need to help
That's true. Yeah.
stuff, and middle school kids are old enough
They
to
can
figure
go
it out.
potty by themselves.
Yeah. Well, everybody
most
can go
part.
potty by themselves outside of, I mean, even the 4-year-olds in preschool will go to the bathroom by themselves.
Even Ethan does, and he has been for a while.
Yeah.
So
No question. Now, I have a question for you guys because apparently I wasn't paying attention, but I should be paying attention.
What a surprise.
Do you know it's now the Minnesota Star Tribune?
Yeah, they changed the
No,
name
I did
and the
not.
logo.
So they
Huh.
changed the logo too? It's like the Star of the North or something?
Yeah, just everybody's got to rebrand everything.
I know.
Yeah, I didn't know it was now the Minnesota Star Tribune. When
What
did they
was
do
it
that?
before?
Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
It
was?
was the St. Paul
No.
Pioneer
Pioneer
Press.
Pioneer
Press.
Press
Is
and the
that still a
Minneapolis Star
thing?
Tribune.
Do they still have the Minneapolis paper?
Yeah, they do. Yep.
And the Star Trib used to be 2 different papers. It was the Minneapolis Star in the
Yep.
morning and the
Tribune.
Tribune in the afternoon,
Yeah.
or the other way around.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I think it was Star was in the morning, I think. I do remember that. That's when Gelfand worked there, right?
Yep.
I'm surprised that they didn't swallow up the St. Paul paper.
Yeah, that could happen. Well, first of all, newspapers are going under
Oh,
very
yes,
rapidly.
they absolutely
Nobody
were.
I know reads the paper except for you. Now that we have free papers in the lobby, every once in a while you grab one.
I grab one, but I read like one headline and just throw it away. It's just
That seems
political
wasteful.
crap. That's all it is.
What's the one we got when I was a kid?
That would have been the Star
It would
Tribune.
have
Was
been
that
the
the
Star
Star
Tribune,
Tribune?
I would think.
The
yeah.
one that I read Calvin and Hobbes in.
I remember
Oh,
getting
yes.
that Sunday paper when I was a kid and thinking
Mhm.
that was just fantastic.
Yep. So many
Great
comics.
big huge thick paper, and my dad would be happy with that for about an hour and a half. He'd go through everything, and the comics were huge.
Yep.
Speaking
sure were.
of back in the day, did you guys end up watching Leave It to Beaver with my children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pop
How'd you,
did.
what'd you guys think?
We watched 2 episodes, and the episodes were very long, and it was really funny.
It
Okay.
was very
Oh,
funny.
which
Leave It to
episodes did you
Beaver.
see?
The one where they bought an alligator they thought was 10 feet long. They bought
Oh.
it for $2.50
Off the back of a comic
off
book?
the back of a
Ah.
comic book.
Mhm.
They
I remember buying sea monkeys
Yep,
from
sea
the back
monkeys.
of
Did you buy sea
I
monkeys?
did.
Well, Leave It to Beaver. They deliver the alligator to the house, and actually it's 10 inches long, not 10
Mhm.
feet
Well,
long.
I would hope.
Yeah.
So they kind of misread, but the alligator started growing and all the rest of it. And it was you thought that was a Fawny, you loved that one, didn't you? And Seiji,
I liked both of them, 1 and 2.
1 and 2, he liked that a lot. And what was the second one about again? You remember?
Alligator.
The alligator, the second one had the alligator.
Oh, that was the alligator. What was the first one then?
What was
Because
Beaver
I don't
up to?
remember. They loved it. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
watch Leave It to Beaver now, Alex, because they loved it, both of them.
Sage has been into Tom and Jerry lately.
Oh, I love Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Ethan actually just watched Tom and Jerry for the first time like a week ago.
If he can have the opportunity to watch something, he wants to watch Tom and Jerry. Okay.
My God, what was the first episode about? Oh, it was about going back to school.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was about-
timely, very timely.
Very
Yeah.
timely. And of course, women ran all of the schools on Leave It to Beaver,
Yep.
which for the 1950s, that was
I
unusual.
mean, it's
Oh,
Was
I
it?
don't know. I
No, I
remember
don't think
my
so.
my teachers were mostly women, and the principal was a woman.
no, teachers have been almost all women forever. They
Oh,
still
really? I
are.
didn't know that.
Yeah,
We
Because our
have.
principals were always men.
I don't think I had a guy until 5th grade, and he was awesome.
I had a guy in third, Mr.
I-
Holmes, and he
Yeah,
was.
my
I didn't
first
have a guy
male
till third
teacher,
grade.
man, I don't know. Might have been like 8th or 9th.
Mr.
Our-
Hoffman taught us how to fractions by teaching us how to bet on horse races.
Oh, there you go. That's a
Sure.
good. See, that's smart.
it was. It was
That's
Yeah,
very
just like a
smart.
way to,
life
yeah.
skill.
Their school has 4th, 7th, and 8th are all men.
I'm so excited for the 4th grade teacher.
Good.
Mhm.
He's really, really nice.
I don't
Everybody
remember
loves
half of
him.
my teachers.
Who's the 4th grade teacher again?
I'm not going to tell you that on air. I'll tell you.
We used to have a teacher that was a nurse, and she used to deal with a lot of inner city
Gunshots?
groups of kids, and she would play Leave It to Beaver for them,
Oh, really?
and they would cry.
Oh, because it was so nice.
Yeah.
Because they had a mom
They're
and a
like,
dad.
We don't know.
Mhm.
They were like,
Yeah.
the house is in order.
Yeah.
Mom and dad
Mom
love
and
each
dad
other.
are happy.
Yep.
Yeah, they were just feel they'd never seen a family dynamic like that
Wow.
before.
So
in some
sad.
households.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why would she play that? See what you're missing out on, kids?
This
You
is
and your
what a
fancy
normal
color
family
I
is.
think maybe as a positive example of what a family could be, not
like-
that what you're missing out.
Well, yeah, it's like,
on.
I
Make you
guess,
feel
like,
bad about what you've got going
Once you
on.
start a family, maybe you want to be this.
Yeah,
rather
maybe there are
than-
alternatives to
Yeah.
what you're seeing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like,
Actually, the first time I ever had a male teacher was in 8th grade because kindergarten over at Emerson School downtown Minneapolis, that was a woman who left halfway through the season because all of a sudden her tummy started sticking out.
Half of my teachers got pregnant.
Oh yeah,
Well,
teachers
yeah.
get
Yeah.
pregnant. The
But-
Sage's kindergarten
That's all
teacher
they
last
do is
year
get pregnant.
left because she
Yep.
had a baby.
Mhm.
But in 1956, she wasn't married.
Oh,
So
wow.
Yeah,